Yo, what's up? Just the Scooper. What's up, MR, Mr. BM? How you guys doing? 45
Awkward
Theo, thank
is
you so
pathetic.
much for
Thinks just because
the
he goes to the
60
gym
month.
he's the
I
best
really
human on
appreciate it.
earth.
Thank you so much. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. I still prefer Overwatch. Well, maybe next week we're gonna do a live coaching in Overwatch as well. Love you, Awkward. Thanks, man. Hello, Edwin. It's hello, Sean. Hello, Zaifa. Just watching you heal botting only video. On Anna, the one on Anna from like a couple years back. Is that the one? Hello, Raz returns. How you doing? First time chatter. Hello, the Daka Pants. How you doing? Have you tried Marvel Chess? No, not particularly interested in this type of stuff most of the time. Not my style. Not my style. So today we're gonna be doing live coaching. If you're a subscriber of mine, make sure that you go to the handsome or like subscriber of mine. I mean, like on Twitch or member on YouTube. Make sure you join my Discord, and if you join my Discord, you should be able to see the handsome's channel. Just post what you play and your rank, and you can go. I play zero shooter games anymore, but you're a goat, and I watch your content still. Thank you so much. What do you play then now? What's up, Sick Time? Damage, you know it. By the way, did you guys see that I started uploading again on TikTok, and I'm like doing responses to some comments that I have? So if you'd like for me to kind of like respond to people, feel free to respond to my TikToks. I'll do like a response stuff if you're interested. Bro, I don't care what you say. Government mandated lost a real thing. All right. College football. Okay, that's good. That's good. Let's put some music in the background. I just hope that it doesn't. It says copyright free. I hope it is. How many platforms are you streaming on? Just Twitch and YouTube. Stream Twitch and YouTube. I stream on both. Hey Rox, what's up? Just got into Rivals a couple weeks ago. I know you from Overwatch though. Alright, good to have you here, Clone. The only way you can help people is by retiring. Why? Why the only way I can help people is by retiring? Can you explain this to me, Alex? The 30 seconds coaching will be back someday. Was really good. Yeah? Yeah, I'll bring it back. It will be back. Like to get back into posting some short form content in general. I think my long form stuff is also pretty good. Have you ever moved across the country before? So any tips on getting accustomed to a new area? My wife and I are moving across the US in a few months. I haven't. But I mean, wait. I kinda did, but it was not like permanent. It was for a few months across different countries. But I would say that the first thing you should do, because, well, considering you're moving from the US to the US, so like there's no language barrier. It's around like kind of the same people, the same culture, right? For the most part, of course. But I would say the first thing that I would advise you to do is finding a group of people for you to be friends with and your wife to be friends with, and that can only be through how is it? I forgot the word for it. but like a place where you can meet people. So like automatically you get to the new place, you find a gym membership. You know, you find like if you play college football, find where all the college football athletes like work out, and you can go there. For your wife, whatever she likes, a gym, fucking any hobby. Find areas where people do your hobbies, and you can find like-minded people that are interested in the same thing you do, so you can just meet people. I mean, one of the things that, like, if you move with your wife across the country, that might be like kind of a hot take, but the worst thing you can do is just spend all of the time with each other with like no break in between. So automatically you have to find people and make sure you set up systems so you don't end up being in the same house all day with each other. Hey, I just played some Splitgate 2. Any chance you'll stream it sometime? I don't know what it is, but I might. What's up, Blue Connery? How you doing? Got the GM with 75% win rate. My main getting bored of solo queue. I just gotta get friends. Yeah, just add random people you like on your team. I'm popping off this season. 39% win rate on BP. Well, why don't you just like type your join my Discord and just type your nickname. We might do live coaching together. Hello, Lawless. How you doing? Why does Twitch have 11 ads? Don't know, man. Good advice. Don't hesitate to get involved with communities. Community. Like, it's not the communities necessarily, but like, it's not the word I was looking for. What was the word I was looking for? Give me a second. I'm in the translation. Let me find the translation. Dude. Nah.
Awkward is pathetic. He thinks.
Oh, I think community is the best word for it. Flown, thank you so much for gifting a sub, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Managed to climb from gold 5 to plat 3 on Zen after watching your videos. That's awesome. Thanks for doing the unranked GM. It helped me a lot. Happy to help. My favorite boxing coach. Well, hello. Who is the next unranked celestial character? Do not know yet. Is A much important to rank higher than Diamond? No. What are the requirements again to be able to participate those under free session coaching? You have to be a Twitch sub or YouTube member, and then you join my Discord. Do you think Psylocke is viable right now with the somewhat fly meta going on? Of course, Psylocke's actually pretty good against flying heroes. Frazier unranked the GM when Mr. Awkward. Don't see myself doing it anytime too soon if I'm being completely transparent. I want to do my next assignment for coaching, but I feel like I'm playing capped so bad. Rank Up Academy. Well, if you don't send your assignments in Rank Up Academy, how can we make you a better player? We can't. Do you think 10 Awkwards can beat 1 Prime Mike Tyson 10 on 1? Yes, of course. But Mike Tyson is a beast, but 10 people with who can fight against one person is just it's not looking good, bro. Are you saying you can fight? Do you box or anything for fun? Yeah, I box, yes. Can you make positioning guide as a struggle in this prospect? Positioning guide. Play within a safe distance from the characters that can harm you. Play next to cover. Depends on the hero, but try to be on off angle. On some heroes, it's literally a flank. On some heroes, just a little bit closer to your team. And that's positioning one, pretty much 101. If I'm new to hero shooters, what would be the first step to getting into tournaments? First step to getting into tournaments, if you like to be serious and you like to become a pro player, the first thing you should do is get to a very, very high rank. And from there, just start like mingling with people and like adding people and playing with them. So, and you either make your own team with the people that you play with, or you'll get invited. What are we getting into today? Well, just like to do some live coaching. Any plans on another how to play Jeff video, or do you think that fish is dead in the water? It's not dead, it's just less fun to play. I will make a Jeff video, but it's less fun to play. Did you hear that Otter got banned for cheating while doing no healing Luna to Celestial? No, not really. Not really. But it's pretty common that you get banned. I also got banned on my Salok account and just get banned. That's it. Like people, like I've had so many people ask me, dude, you got banned. Like, how did you get unbanned? Well, I didn't get unbanned. I just have a bunch of accounts that just. That's it. What is the next unranked GM vid? Do not know yet. You got unbanned? Yeah, that's nice. I think in this game, if someone has enough report, they just ban the account without even looking into it. People don't look at bans. It's an automated system. Why you get banned? Because I got a bunch of reports because people thought I was cheating and then I got banned. It's not like a guy, it's not like a fucking Chinese kid from Shane is sitting and reviewing VODs, man. They see that you got a bunch of reports, they just ban you. Are you impressed by people who can speak more than 5 languages, and do you think it's true that you learn a new language if you already speak a couple? First of all, I'm not impressed by it. I think it's cool, but it's not like I am impressed by it. It's like asking, are you impressed by someone who got an A on history class? Or, you know, are you impressed that somebody is good at math? Well, yeah, good for him, but it's not impressed. I think it's the wrong word. I saw that from Otter. I think many people forget that one of the pinnacles of having good game in shooter games the game banning you due to your skill level resembling a hacker. I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't say that people think you're I wouldn't say that your skill level or your aim is like a hacker. It's just that people, when you play in low ranks, people think that because you just headshot them all the time, you are cheating. Therefore, they report you. Because, you know, like, Diamond is not used to play against Celestial and Eternity players, so... And he's used to people not knowing what they're doing. So basically, Diamond players are not used to competition and people who are actually good at the game, so they'll report you automatically once you're better. Because everyone in this game, like especially, it's very common in Diamond, because Diamond is like the transition between metal rank into what is good. So they think that they are way better than they actually are. And there's no way that this guy is better than me. I'm Diamond. But like in games like CS, when someone gets enough reports, their VOD is sent to review for cheats. First of all, if I remember correctly, it was they outsourced the job of catching cheaters to players. So if you remember, you could review people who were accused of cheating, who got reported for cheating, and then you would bring your verdict if they are cheating or not. If you remember, so they just outsourced that to people, which I think is not a reliable system. You know, it's not a reliable system as of it is, because most people don't know what the fuck they're seeing or what the fuck they're talking about. I really enjoy all of the stream coaching you did, like Arky. How many on there are YouTube? On my channel, I have a bunch. On other people's channel, I also have a bunch. You can find them. If you type like awkward coaching, you'll probably find them. I think it is more impressive in the US. Sure. Are you impressed someone got A+ in history class? No. Most people speak 2 languages maximum. Most people speak, I believe, 1. But yeah. It's good to speak. Like, speaking multiple languages helped me a bunch of times, but it's about learning. It's hard to make you impressed, not a bad thing. No, it's not that it's hard to make me impressed. It's just that some things are impressive to me and some are not. It's about what I found, what my interests are, right? For me, somebody hitting a really cool shot in Marvel Rivals is impressive, right? But if you showed it to your mother for like, you know, you showed it to your mother, she would be like, okay, you know? How do I rank up IRL? I just got a gym membership. First of all, good job, but I'm struggling to balance it with a tough engineering degree and romantic life. Well, look, you sleep for 8 hours, you have 16 hours to operate, right? You have 16 hours to operate, which means that you need to have good time management. it's hard for me to believe that it's hard for you to balance a 1 hour 30-minute workout max in 16 hours with even with engineering degree, because I highly doubt that you literally sit for like 12 hours a day. In romantic life, I don't know where you're looking for your romantic life. You have to be a little more specific about it. I'm no dating coach. I'm a video game coach, but I still have quite an experience in real life. And if you like me to kind of talk about it, then sure, just tell me. Like, when you say romantic life, you mean you have a girlfriend, or like on dating apps? Do you go outside? Do you have hobbies? I still don't understand how the game can tell. Code anti-cheat is just an odd. It's almost as people report it. The game can't tell because the game doesn't know. Like the game doesn't have eyes. You know, the game operates like in code. And the thing about cheats is they constantly update their cheats so the system cannot detect it. And then the anti-cheat makes a code that detects the cheats that were undetected. And then the cheats do the same thing over and over. It's just like the whole cat and mouse game. Did you play in the MRC yesterday? No. I don't play professionally. Hello, Warmuse. I saw what you posted, Warmuse. You're plat 3 from silver 3. That's good shit, man. What it's been like? What, 2 weeks? In 2 weeks from silver 3, raccoon to plat 3. Good stuff, man. Good job. Are you gonna do some tour coaching? Maybe in maybe next week. I started playing Rivals because of a coworker to have something in common with him, but now he's just butthurt that I ranked mogged him so fast. Well, it's yeah. Would you say Celestial is a good place to stop for the season if you're casual but semi-competitive? Why would you stop? Why would you stop? If we're asking questions, but how do I stick to a 2K calorie PD? What is PD? Diet? I always have such bad cravings for sugary things and eventually give up on a diet. Well, the thing is, we're living 2025, so every time you crave sugar, you just do sugar, like you do like sugar free, like Coke Zero, for example, which kills the craving almost immediately because it tricks your brain into believing you actually took sugar. Do you do VOD reviews? Can you do one for Cloak and Dagger Luna game where I did absolutely terrible? It's a part of a service that I do in Rank Up Academy. So rankupacademy.gg or shoot me a DM on Discord. It is a paid service. If you'd like me to coach you on a month-to-month basis. That being said, if you're a subscriber of mine, you might be eligible to join my coaching on Sundays. But, you know, like I wouldn't bank on it. It's like something random. Are you gonna play CS more? Yes. What rank on Overwatch do you think is most likely to be stuck at? Well, the average. I think the average is like, what, plat? What is the most common mistake people make when they try to rank up? Blame their teammates. I had a girlfriend, now I'm passively dating, looking for a new one. I don't know what passively dating means. What does that mean? A little bit of context with another thing that I'm currently doing a full-time internship. My question is for high performance IRL rank dude. What? Man, you're so cryptic. What do you want in general? Do you want to find a girlfriend? Do you want to find like you want to be better at your job? You're talking in like very cryptically. What is passive dating? What is high performance IRL rank? What is that? I did a solid cut recently. Turns out you can train your body to not be hungry in the morning. A lot of like hunger is just it's just a mental battle. Most of the time when you're hungry, you're not actually hungry. You're bored and you're trying to fill the gap. Do you think the Jeff changes were actually necessary? No. Is it because of whiny Reddit players that play AoE character? Yes. What are your thoughts on TTK players playing controller and pro player? TTK? What is TTK? Mouse and keyboard? I love the amount of people in awkward chat just asking general life advice. I'm happy to talk about. Hello Poco. Hello YouTube chats, by the way. Is passive dating like passive income? Yeah, you just get you get messaged by a bunch of girls. They like you. I want to be better at my I want to be better at my job. I'm underperforming. Okay. So like, if you want to be better at your job, why the hell you're mentioning dating life? Who cares about that when you're trying to become better at your job? If you'd like to be better at your job, it's actually quite simple, like you would do in Marvel Rivals. You would ask yourself, what am I doing wrong and what could I be better at? Luckily, when you do a job, you can actually you don't need to hire a coach like me because you have a boss, and you can go to your boss and simply ask him humbly, hey man, I feel like I'm underperforming. Can you give me a proper evaluation? What do you think I could be doing better? I would love to know. And then he tells you this is what you could be doing better. Then you do better. And you have to put in the time and an effort, you know? I never got the chance to let you know, Awkward, but I'm Celestial 3 as of 2 days ago, Rank Up Academy student. The plan is to hit next rank by Tuesday after work. Nice, good stuff. Just want to apologize to Awkward for sending a request for Rank Up Academy, not responding because I actually can't afford that yet, but I'll join this coming August. It's no problem, man. I don't take it to heart if people don't join Rank Up Academy. At the end of the day, like, if you'd like to rank up and you want to do it as fast as possible, I'm here to help. If you don't, it's okay. Hello, Rakat. Good to have you here. If you go back to the past, what would you change about decisions you've made? I would just like not be complacent, lazy, and what's the word? Procrastinating. I think Sojourn is OP. I haven't played Overwatch enough to tell you that. Thank you. Someone agrees, everyone disagrees, but if you're a good hit scan, you could easily kill Jeff. Not easily, but you know. How can I join the academy? Through rankupacademy.gg or shoot me a DM to Discord. Bear in mind that Marvel Rivals have a different price point from Overwatch. If you'd like to join the the Marvel Rivals one, it will be at $50 a month. The price is gonna go up next week, just letting you know. Also, does Rank Up Academy have a lot of coaches? No, not a lot of coaches. Less than 5 in Overwatch and currently 2 in Marvel Rivals. Do you think Hulk can be a good one-trick character for solo queue? Any character can be good. Good. Not amazing, but good. What I'm here instead of studying for my exams, how can I get a motivation? Well, the motivation should be what happens if you don't study. You will fail your class, and then you will have to do it again, which will cost time and money. So do you really want to waste time and money? And if you don't pay for it, well, your parents will. Somebody will. I always wanted to know this question. Why is your in-game name Awkward? To store it for another day. Can you have good aim on a controller? Yes, there are plenty of controller players with really good aim that I've seen. How can you keep up with every student with just how can you keep up with every student with just 2 students? We're just really good at what we do. How do you become a coach at Ranked Up Academy? You have to be very good. First of all, you have to be a very good player, high rank. Very good player means high rank. You have to know my coaching style. You have to be willing to learn. Because I teach the coaches to do. I don't randomly hire them. Is it possible to get private one-on-one coaching, or are they all recorded streamed? It's not recorded and streamed. I do 1v1 coaching, but the price is just fairly expensive for an hour. Being humble is something I don't practice enough. How to be more humble IRL and actually being it, not faking. Well, you have to be humble if you'd like to learn. You can't be not humble and not learn, because learning requires humility. Humility means essentially I'm not good as much as I think I am, and there's something I can learn. If you believe there's something you can learn, it means that you're already humble. And the only way to be confident is to be competent. If you're not confident, there's no reason for you to be confident. I spent 2k USD to get coached by a pro Overwatch player. After 30 hours, I got worse. Well, there are 2 things that I like to say. Number 1, how did you end up spending $2,000 before I realized I'm getting worse? That's the first thing. And number 2, well, I don't know the situation, but either you were less willing to learn or he was just not explaining himself correctly. Which at the end of the day means that, you know, you might have been a mismatch. When are you going to play skill character like Rockets? Every day, man. 2K for 30 hours? I mean, it's not that big. It's not that much money, like per session. It's like less than $80. This is 1 hour. It's not that much money. You know him. His name is unknown. First of all, I don't know him, and number two, I'm not here to slander anybody's name without knowing who they are or their coaching. Just because you spent a lot of money and rank down, I can't say this guy is a really bad coach, but I don't know him. Hello, Awkward. Any tips on how to play Adam? A lot of damage. Tons of damage. Angry, he paid that and got worse. How is that not... What? What's the sentence? But I think that if you I don't think you need 30 hours of service to know that it's not for you. In my humble opinion, you know. But at the end of the day, like I don't know who you are, because it doesn't happen. It very rarely happens. I just didn't understand the logic behind his comments. What do you mean you didn't understand? So let me ask you a very basic question. If you didn't understand the logic behind his comments, so how come you just paid every time to show up to the sessions if you didn't understand? That, like, really just curious, wondering. I was to try Rank Up Academy, but I'm on console and can't stream on Discord. If you're on console and you'd like to join Rank Up Academy and can stream on Discord, well, you can. There are two ways to stream on Discord. Number one, you do it through remote play, or you can do it through the app. But if you can't, for some reason, stream, you have bad internet, whatever, we can swap out the live coaching of you playing and streaming to me streaming a VOD review together. We can go over a VOD together. That's something we can do.
Awkward is pathetic.
Jiff, Jiff,
he goes to the gym,
man,
he's the best
thank you for the big raid. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Welcome everybody from I hope I'm saying I'm hoping I don't butcher this. Jiff, thank you so much, man. Thank you for the raid. Sometimes with coaching you get worse at first because you're learning so much at once you can overthink. That is absolutely true. With coaching, it's true. So at first, when the coach is trying to explain something to you, will get worse because that's the only thing you think about, and you kind of throw down the bit what you're used to. But that being said, it shouldn't take 30 hours to see improvement. Coach King doesn't guarantee anything. You still have to execute your game plan well. Exactly. It's the exact same analogy of me going to the gym and asking, "Hey guys, like if I join the gym right now, will I get a six-pack?" Well, no, you have to show up and you have to do the workout. Would you say that a majority of your audience uses dollars? If so, when you get paid in dollars, that it translates to Israel currency? Yeah, well, it doesn't translate. It's I have to pay exchange fees. Well, I'm sorry it didn't work out for you, Wo2X, but if you don't understand something, I would just simply say, well, man, I just don't understand. I don't think this is working out. That's it. My friend Godly Walk was coached by you. He was telling me about your funny reaction when it happened. Oh, yeah, I know, Godly. He actually was playing very, very well in his session. Any tips? I play tank. I just hit GM3. I'm trying to rank up. If you just hit GM3, it means you are ranking up. Can you explain your coaching style? What are the steps students take to become better? Number one, they don't blame their teammates. Number two, they don't give up. They don't like kind of cry. They just like listen to the advice and try to implement it. They're very calm. They don't freak out. Hello, if you understand the concept of making space, distracting enemies, or using distraction your team is doing, but you end up often being the one fighting 3 people and having disengaged too much, would you say it's a timing issue, positioning issue, or both? It could be both, could be one of those. It could be also something that is not necessarily related. So the thing about general tips, I can give general tips, but general tips just apply to general audience. So for example, if somebody asks me, hey man, can you give me one tip on Captain America? And I say something like, use your cooldowns very consistently, right? For example. But the player that asked for the advice actually uses his cooldowns pretty consistently, so therefore the advice that I gave doesn't even apply to him. You know? It's very like, I can't help people reliably without looking into their gameplay. However, I can give general tips that will help you, but the general tips might not be what you need. How does your Marvel Rivals coaching work? Is it like Overwatch Rank Up Academy where there's 2 specials give recorded VOD reviews? We do live. So first of all, it's not only recorded VOD reviews. We do live coaching. We do recorded VOD reviews. We do live VOD reviews. We do reviewing clips. Our live sessions in Rank Up Academy once a month. So once a month you receive a live coaching session. You receive a VOD review, and you have a pretty consistent, almost daily clip reviews about your gameplay. Yet so far in Rank Up Academy, in Rank Up Academy Marvel Rivals, there have been hundreds of members, and I have yet to experience anyone not ranking up in the span of a month. Hey Awkward, it's been a long time since you have done an Overwatch Rank to Gym. Are we planning on one? No, not really, because they've made it way too long to do. You're coaching people, I brought them to the right place. Have a banger of a stream, crush, games made, or coaching, whatever it is you're doing. Thank you so much. If I appreciate the raid, man, thank you so much. And you have a lovely rest of the day, man. Hey, Awkward, I want to play Tracer only till Masters. Yeah, you can rank up with that. Hey, Awkward, any tips on the getting top 500 if I can hit Eternity consistently? I feel like I just need better mechanics at this point. That's hard to improve besides like aim laps. Your mechanics will improve with good decision making, and a lot of the times, even if you're Eternity, you will make fairly obvious mistakes sometimes that if you just fix, you'll be able to rank up top 500. Would 2k USD be interesting for you to coach me? Well, you can send me a DM on Discord. It's not about the money, it's about what you need. I can send an offer for 1v1 private coaching, but we need to see what you need, what is your rank, what do you play. I need some information about you. I can't just say, okay, this will cost X amount of money. Having one VOD and one live coaching in an entire month is not enough. Okay. So if you're looking for something else, well, Rank Up Academy then is not for you. We're in Rank Up, like in Rank Up Academy, we're focused on helping people rank up. That's what we do. If you feel like it's not enough for you, that's fine. You can find people who do coaching and do them once a day. I don't know. I'm not sure about other people's services that much. Hello, first time in here. When are games coming? Yeah, we're gonna do some live coaching in a bit. Just gonna talk into the chat a little bit. Hello, Dak and Lights. Do you think coaches who teach you how to drive are going fundamentally wait. Do you think coaches who teach you how to drive are doing fundamentally the same work as you? Well, fundamentally they do the same work, and they just help people at what they want to be good at. But I would say the driving is more of a kind of a mandated thing to make your life more comfortable, and video game coaching is just better at your hobby. It's like playing the piano. I'd love to do something where I receive a VOD review, but more so an account overview review. My main is the Celestial, but I'm generally curious about how compared to stats to people you know. Like to get hard truths about my current skill level. PS5. Well, that's something we do in Rank Up Academy. My message could not be delivered to you in Discord. It's very likely because of your settings. Your settings, you are not allowing private messages. How high does your rank need to be for you to be eligible to become a coach in Rank Up Academy? At least eternity. But it's not only the rank, it's also the people. What time does coaching start today? Right now. How high? Yeah. Good morning, bro. Hope you're doing well. I never thought about your accent. Where are you from and what languages do you speak? I'm from Israel. I speak Hebrew, English, and Russian. Let me just make sure everything is set correctly. Let me turn off the music. How fluent conversationally? Hello, Lawless. How you doing?
Good morning. Good morning.
It's not
Good
morning.
morning.
It's not. It's not
I gotta
morning for me, but
mute your
it's.
stream. Hold on.
Okay. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. For me, it is.
Okay. So, 1 second. Let me just set everything up so people can see. Okay. People should be able to see everything now. So, Lawless, tell the audience a little bit about yourself. You're Silver 2, as we can see. What will you be playing for us today?
Psylocke.
Okay. Well, to be
So
fair,
I've been playing support
Yeah.
for a long time, so this is my DPS journey.
Okay, I have 2 questions. First of all, I just want to clarify something. We worked together before in Rank Up Academy, so just like
Yes.
yeah, we've worked together before, and I just want to clarify.
Yes.
That's why I'm like semi. I mean, I asked for the audience. I'm familiar with how you play.
Okay.
And the second question that I have is that you said you played support and then you went on to play DPS. Now, why did you make the switch?
To do something different and learn more about the game.
Okay, that's a fair answer. You can queue up. You can start. So
Okay.
yeah, you can go ahead.
Okay.
So how difficult or easy do you find Psylocke, or how different do you find Psylocke compared to playing supports? What supports were you playing before, by the way?
I started off with Mantis, Cloak, Invis I like a lot. Loki I like. Loki's hard to get. For me, it's hard to get alts though at the right time.
Okay.
The right alts at the right time.
You just said every support possible.
Yeah.
That's problem number 1. Too many heroes. Too many heroes. All right. But at least now you're sticking to Psylocke, I'm assuming, yeah?
Yes, yes,
Okay, that's
yes.
good. What did you play before Marvel Rivals, if you did play anything?
Well, I played COD, and I played a little Overwatch, but only as quick play with friends. Never really. I mean, I played a little comp, but I didn't really know what I was doing.
You know, like, I'm about to say something super, super general. I'm just gonna talk about my experience. Just working with girls in general. You know, there is something that I've noticed, and I've done this for a very, very long time. Usually, girls a lot of time are super receptive to feedback, but
Mm-hmm.
Almost every girl that played like things that required to do damage or anything like that, they tend to play more
Right.
passive. They tend to play
Yeah.
more passive, and that is why, by the way, I think that a lot of
That's
girls
my
are drawn
stuff.
to supports with like they sit the back and heal. But once you like kind of change their mind where they can play more aggressive and just quote unquote tap into their ego a bit more, they start doing like a lot better.
Mm.
But that's a
Sorry,
generalization.
somebody's been calling me on Discord. I'm trying to tell them to stop. I should have put it on Do Not Disturb.
All right.
Distracted. Okay, here we go.
I'm gonna be quiet for the first fight. I want to see how you do.
Yep.
I like that play, but do you notice that you're shooting at this guy and his HP is not going down?
I know.
What do you think you should do in that type of situation?
He's getting. Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
It's okay. You have an ability you're not using. Which one?
This?
Your team up.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I just want to clarify something. That as soon as you start attacking the supports, the fight went a lot smoother. Just saying.
Yeah.
He's above you. Remember, this character can fly.
Yeah. Where is he?
So, first fight, you played fairly passive. You focused a lot of your attention on people that can't die, like the thing, and then Starlet got pocketed.
Right.
I'd like you to start invising, wrapping around behind them with the invis, and trying to get the supports a little bit more. Unless this guy just feeds, you know? That's a different story.
Right.
Let's go invis, go. And don't forget to use your team up. No, invis. Let's go. Team up. Fantastic. Keep shooting. Nice. Follow up with the dash. Don't be afraid. Play more aggressive. Next time, if somebody's running away at low HP, you can follow up with the dash. God, don't be afraid. He's the one that is low, not you. Why are you so afraid of him?
Because I'm passive.
Yeah, pretty much. What do you think about your ultimate here?
It's okay. I got a support, which is good, but I'm away from the fight too.
So basically, he was 1 HP anyways. You could have just killed him regularly without using your ultimate.
Oh. Alright.
Alright, who are you shooting right now?
Tank.
Yeah. Why did you end up dying? Almost dying, rather? You panic clicked the buttons. That's why.
Yeah.
You used invis dash. Should have just dashed out and then went back invis. I would like you to engage more with invis. Go
Okay.
invis. Go invis in. Don't be afraid. Go. Okay.
Jesus. Oh, sure. Oh well.
Nice dash. Keep shooting. Not Spider-Man. Not Spider-Man. Let him go.
Yeah.
You died because you were looking at the Spider-Man, but you're in front of everybody's face.
Okay. Yep.
So, what I would like you to do, again, invis in,
Okay.
if you need dash out. Invis in, dash out, do it way more frequently.
Oh well.
Number one, you forgot to dash out. Number two,
Yeah.
if he sees you going somewhere, assume he's going to shoot you. So you should have started shooting at him
Okay.
beforehand, or just like click invis beforehand.
Okay. Yep.
Let's make a move. You forgot to use your shurikens, could have killed him. Nice, good job, good kill. Very good kill.
Thank you.
Set up in advance, and in this fight, don't forget to use your team. You don't forget to use your team up. Kill this guy. What is he doing? It's revenge time. Nice. Nice. I like that you're being more aggressive here. I like it. Good job. Go, go. Don't be afraid. Go. Next time you should have just went in with your invis. Make a move. Behind them. Let's go. Behind them. Behind them. On left. Here we go. There's a guy. You basically were not present in the fight whatsoever here. It was a big problem. If you lost, it was purely on you. Nice. Good dash. You got him, you got him. Okay, maybe you don't. Focus the people on the point. Don't chase him around. Don't chase him around. Focus on the people on the point. I mean, he's a pretty mobile character. You can get out of your side in a second. Just focus
Yeah.
on the people that are on the point. Okay, now I'm gonna be quiet. I want invis in, team up, start shooting, dash when
Okay.
things go bad, repeat. What are you doing right now, for example, Lawless?
Waiting for my team.
Not always set up. Don't wait for your team. Just set up. I'm not saying go in, but just set
All
up.
right. Yeah.
What do you think about your ulti?
Should have baited out Loki.
Exactly. You should have engaged first, and also you were doing it in front of them. Are you using invis to go behind them?
Nope.
All right, here you go.
Damn.
So again, Lawless, I would like you to focus. Invis behind
Yep,
people
yep,
you
yep.
can kill, try to get them, and then dash out when things
Right.
go bad. You're defaulting
Right.
to just sitting randomly and shooting people that don't die.
All right.
Let's make a move. These warning shots don't do you any favors. Just letting them know you're coming. If you have the element of surprise, use it. Next time invis. Good. Nice. It's very close. Nice try. Keep shooting, Lois. Your team's fighting. You're forgetting to use your team up, by the way. Don't forget to use your team up here. Let's go. Invis in, behind. Nice, next. What do you think about your ulti?
Not great because he got out of it.
Yeah, I mean, he
okay,
could
though.
get out of that, yeah. You're shooting a Venom that is
No, this
getting
one.
super pocketed. Invis in, get to the supports. Here we go. Disengage. Nice. Go back in, invis with the team up. Let's go.
Awkward is pathetic. He thinks just because he goes to the gym, he's the best human on earth.
Nice, good job. Really good kill. Now they lose, for sure. Because they don't have heals. Good job. Next time, yeah, good, yeah, you got him. Okay. You were a little bit too late to dash here. You see, you saw that he was low. You were full, but yet you were so hesitant to go in. So again, Lawless, I'll repeat. Invis in more behind them more often, and dash out when things go bad. Overall,
Yeah.
you're doing pretty okay.
Okay.
I just want you to avoid
Okay.
like these, I'm staying with my team and shooting at random people. Be more deliberate.
Yeah.
Leave
Yep.
this guy alone. Just go for the backline. Like, you know, this cloak and dagger sitting on top, for example, would be a good example. And don't forget to reload between your engagements. You have one bullet. Venom is one. Cloak and dagger. Nice. Careful. Nice dash. There's a health pack here. Good job. Overall, good fight. But again, I'd just like you to repeat the same process. Invis behind them, the dash out when things go bad. And don't forget to use your team up, of course. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
So, things got bad.
Okay.
Did you really get out?
Yeah.
Think about it. Did you really get out?
Say that again.
I said things went really bad for you there. You started dying, people surrounded you, these abilities on you. Did you,
Yeah.
did you actually get out of there?
No.
You just dashed, but you were still really close. Let's make a move. That was a nice ulti. I like that. They used Lamb, but it was a fairly good ulti. Team up. There's a Loki in front of you as well. Nice. Careful. Keep shooting. Engage Squirrel Bull. She's gonna kill your entire team. Disengage. Okay. Team up. Team up. Keep shooting. Careful, you're low HP. Pay attention. Look, I will say... Can I finish the fight? Wait. Uh-oh. Shoot you. Oof. He almost just C9 because he swallowed your entire team and he almost lost because of it. So...
oh my god, we have more.
So listen.
That's- yeah.
Dashing into the squirrel Gorda was very, very risky, but I'll say at the very least you were
Alternative is
aggressive, so
pathetic.
I'll take it.
He thinks just
It was
because
very
he
risky
goes
because
to
you
the
dash
gym,
into
he's the
their
best
face,
human
into
on
her
earth.
face. If you did like slightly vertically top left, where it was a little bit harder to
Yeah.
kill, you would have been a lot nicer.
Yeah.
But good job, like the invis in and stuff. You're doing good. So again, I'd like you to repeat: invis in, get from behind on characters you can kill, and disengage when things go bad. And I would like to be very repetitive when you dash. When you dash out, please do it vertically.
Yes. Gotta breathe.
Yeah, I mean, you're doing fine.
Nervous.
You're doing fine.
I get nervous.
it's
but
okay- it's
It's
okay to
good.
be nervous, it's
I'm
normal.
better last than our
yeah.
first one.
Look, I mean, as I said, we've worked together before. We had a session one time before. And it's a night and day difference.
Even so, it appears Japan cannot escape its fate.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3.
I'd like you to go up on that roof in the middle. Dash on top of
Yeah.
the roof.
Oh,
Go.
there?
Yeah, go. Just wait, and then just drop on the backline. No invis. Just drop on them when I tell you to. Now, and try to dash back there when you're in danger. Go. No invis next time. Nice. If you're in danger, you can dash back up. Nice. You know, Lawless, who would have thought that when you get up behind them, they just end up dying? Why invis here?
I don't know, just cause.
Right? So, why did you die here?
I didn't dash out.
Yeah, you got
Stayed too
greedy.
long.
You got greedy.
Good grief.
You killed two. The thing is coming. You're like, you know what? I'm fighting. He's not dying. Let me just get out of the way.
Yeah.
Next time when you walk out of spawn, try to get fast to the fight. Like, could have used some dashes.
Yeah, no, I should have been. Now it's too late because
Yeah.
it would take time to.
But you can go from the right side, clearly invis, and just go in. Right? Goodbye, everyone.
Aw.
It's fine. He's killing everyone. Invis around. Go. Go, invis. Yeah. Kill this little shark. Don't be greedy. Good dash. I like it. And re-engage with invis now. Didn't have to invis, actually. Keep shooting, Lawless. You're doing good. Keep shooting. This guy's a clone. Shooting a clone. Invis around. Okay, you can kill this guy maybe. Don't forget to use your shurikens, Lawless. Invis around. Go around and invis. This is not around, Lawless. This is in front of him.
Wrong
That's why you
way.
die.
I went the wrong way.
Yeah, and also when you're shooting tanks, use shurikens way more often. You charge up so fast, like literally within 2 seconds, you have it again.
Okay.
Again, I'd like you to use your invis. Just
Should I use my invis to get move faster?
Yes, from spawn,
For
yes.
now, 'cause-
Now it's too late, but careful. You're careful. You're by yourself.
Oh, I
Yep.
shouldn't have done that.
Even why should have you not done that? What was the problem with that?
Because they were just there right in front of me looking at me, and my team was pretty much dead.
Yeah, think about what would you actually, even if everything just landed, every shot landed, what would you actually accomplish there?
Just, there was too many of them too, yeah, there was
Yeah,
just
too many.
they were just
Nothing would
been
happen. Yeah, nothing would happen.
Tick, tick, tick. Oh my god.
Yep.
I hate those things. So dumb.
So again, Lawless,
Alright.
I'd like you to go back to like invis in, get behind them, shoot, dash when things get bad. Don't be greedy and repeat. Don't just do it one time and that's it. Constantly invis behind, get out. Invis behind, get out. It's not only a one-time thing, just beginning of the fight. In the middle of the fight, the end of the fight, I don't care. Just keep doing it. Get from behind, invis. Good. Little shark is dead. Don't forget to reload. You have 3 bullets.
Go.
Lois. Keep shooting. Let's go. Invis, invis. Let's make a move. Yeah, he lives. Let him live. Somebody else.
Sending
Why,
me to
why
invis,
invis here?
yeah.
Why do you click invis
I
here?
messed up.
Yeah, yeah. So pay attention.
panic.
You pay attention to use the
Awkward
ability
is
only to get in.
pathetic.
Let's make a move. Here.
He thinks just because he goes to the gym, he's the best human on earth.
Forgot to use your invis. That they kind of saw you coming. Be careful. You get greedy. So you click your invis again.
Yeah.
You click your invis to get in front of them. Invis is a get into them ability, not a get out. Don't click your
Yeah.
invis when you're already in front of them.
Panic. Panic.
Yeah. So just slow down. Every time you feel like you're panicking, just slow down. You don't have to be fast. Look, truthfully, every time you get around them, they don't even pay attention. You don't have to be fast. You don't need to be anything. You have
Yeah.
plenty of time to react at these ranks. You're fine. You have pay attention. You have 3 people dead, which means you probably don't want to go with your ulti or something. But you can set up. You can dash upwards, and just set up here. Wait for your team from here, and then go. Or get it behind the supports or something. Oh. Get out. Good. Good job. Dash closer to him. Don't be afraid. Next time, dash closer to him. Nice. Good job. Good kill. Good kill, Lawless. Good job. Good job. Good job. Keep shooting, Lawless. Keep shooting. Nice. Keep shooting. Doing good. Good job. Go, 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 go. Kill the Loki. Kill the Loki. Kill the Squirrel Girl. She's annoying as hell.
Down.
Yeah, just get out. Grab the health pack. Go back in invis. Go, go. Don't be greedy. Don't forget. You were a little bit too
Yeah.
greedy. You saw that like they kind of
Yeah.
looked at you and you took your time with a dash.
Yep. 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 Okay.
My hunt continues. Out of sight.
All right. Let's make a move as fast as you can. Good. Dash away. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. You see, like they
Yep.
start looking at you, and the thing is, you lost like 150 health, something like that. Against better players, you would have lost a lot more, which would have been a really big problem. Nice, good. I like how you got around her. It was really good. Okay, those were panic dashes, but he ended up killing her. What do you think about the game, Lawless?
It's getting there. I'm getting there.
Well, it's a lot better from last time that we
Yes.
had a session. Way better. You're
Yeah.
starting to get it, but Lawless, the thing is that I have to keep giving you reminders as to what you need to fundamentally do, right?
Right.
And because you tend to end like the more the game progresses and the more the team fights start to merge, the more there's starting to be a scuffle. You're starting to panic. And when you start to panic, there are 2 things that are happening. Number one, you tend to just forget about what you fundamentally are supposed to do, which is, can you tell me what you're supposed to do fundamentally, like repetitively all the time?
In,
Yeah?
and then vertical up to get out.
Invis in, wrap around behind them, try to kill people that can
Yep.
die, and when things go bad, you dash vertically, right? That's what you do.
Yeah.
But the
That
problem...
felt so much. So it felt really good though.
It's easy when you do it. It's always
When
they
I
don't
did
even
it
look
right.
at you. They don't
Yes.
even look at you half the time.
I
But
know.
you when like I'm not here mentioning these things to you and you just kind of get into your head when you play, you just forget to do
Yeah.
these things. And then you just like make the game
Yeah.
harder for yourself for no reason. And the number two that ends up happening when you panic, you blunder. What I mean by that is that you like start shooting at them and then randomly click invis, right? Or like
Right.
a scroll goes shooting at you and just like click your dash so fast that you end up hitting a wall.
Yeah.
But I'd like to remind you, and you're playing against people who don't have the best like reactions, don't have the best awareness. I think
Right.
you overestimate a bit how quickly they can kill you. So what I'm saying in short,
Okay.
Law, is every time you feel like you're stressing out or panicking, slow down and make slower decisions. Take the extra half a second to look where you want to dash. Take the extra half a second to line up your shot. Take the extra half a second to use your ability, to use your ultimate, or
Yeah. Yes.
take your
Yes.
time. Take your time.
Okay.
Nothing bad
Okay.
will happen. And you know what? If by some means you die because you weren't fast enough, that is an outlier. It doesn't happen very frequently. And it's okay. Sometimes you're like, I didn't click it fast enough, but it's okay because not like the other 8 times that I do it, it works out.
Right. Yeah. Okay. I
Okay.
like it.
So
Very good.
stick to the same game plan. Invis in, wrap around behind them,
right.
get kills. It was smooth. You look good when you did it. Just do it more. And don't be
All right.
greedy. You see
Thank
they're
you.
looking at you and you feel like you're dying, stash out.
Yeah.
Okay?
Sounds great. Thank you so much.
Perfect.
I've been having a really good time in the rank up, and I love that VOD review.
Yeah, I'm happy to help, Lawless.
Thank you.
Have a good one. Why somebody asked why coaching on silver? Because silver want to rank up. What is it's like asking why coaching on celestial? Because celestial wants to be eternity. What kind of a question is that? How much is coaching in Rank Up Academy? Is $50 a month, but the price is gonna go up next week, so it's gonna be more. What kind of funny thing is like, man, bronze, silver, it doesn't matter. Anyone who would like to rank up, I can help. It doesn't matter what rank you are. I can help you rank up. And I'm sure that Lawless, if she does the thing that I told her to do, literally by the end of the week, she'll be gold. Well, what video? Cloak and Dagger? What are you talking about? So Rank Up Academy members are allowed to be coach here on stream. I mean, if you're a subscriber, you're eligible just like everybody else. I just pick randomly from the people that send their stuff in the Handsome channel. She could get gold today if she locks in. True, but I like to be realistic. You know, it takes time for things to be implemented. I mean, you how long did it take you, Buddha Bear? You got coach on Black Panther, and you were Diamond 2, if I'm correct. What's up, Gnarly Plays? Good to have you here. Have you ever coached a Storm player? At this point, I've coached every character. The CD coaching session? CD? Cloak and Dagger? I was GM the following day. So you climb from Diamond to GM within a day, right? How the games are going for you right now, BP? When people are starting to be, like they fight back? Is there a separate Rank Up
Awkward
Academy
is
coaching session today?
pathetic.
Yes.
He thinks just because
Lawless,
he
thank you
goes
for
to the
gifting
gym,
a
he's the
sub
best human on earth.
to Gnarly Place. Thank you so much. Hello, Visa. How many coaching sessions include the monthly subscriptions? In the monthly subscription, there's one live coaching like you witness here. There's one recorded VOD review, and there are assignments that can happen every day, every couple days, depends on how often you send them, and also depends on the feedback. Can find Handsome channel on Discord because you're not a subscriber. But also, I say just because you're a subscriber doesn't necessarily mean you will get coached, as it's random. This has nothing to do with Rank Up Academy. I haven't played Black Panther in days. I've been on Psylocke. Boo. I used to be Bronze 3 before Rank Up Academy. Now I'm top 10 1 above all. I appreciate the free kind of advertisement, but I doubt that is true. And if that is true, that is amazing, man. Is Top 500 doable from current Celestial 2 with standard work weeks? 40 realistically untalented? Yes, it is doable. It also depends it depends on how often you play. Like even though you have a full work week, if you can play about 2 hours a day or like 1.5 hours a day, I think like 2 hours a day, get about, let's say, 6, 7 games a day. It's realistic, yeah. Can you coach Celestial to high eternity on Magic? I could do everything with every hero. I can do everything and every hero. The thing is, like, it also depends on the person. High eternity is one above all. It means that you have to put a decent amount of time. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like, bro, if you play 1 hour a day, you can go from Celestial to one above all. No, you can't, because it requires for you to be grinding a little bit more. Top 500 is a very dynamic. It's like fairly more competitive. Are you able to pay for just 1 month of Rank Up Academy and cancel afterwards? Yes, it's a month-to-month basis payment. You don't have to commit. But if you'd like to commit to months, you're gonna I'm gonna introduce like a discounted rate for people who would like to show commitment. I need perms. You need to connect your Twitch to your Discord, and then you'll see the channel. Would you say game sense is the most important aspect of ranking up till you hit the higher ranks? Even when you hit the higher ranks, it's game sense. But yes, game sense is the most important thing. What do I do at Spidey main? I can't play anyone else insanely well, and he's always banned. I'm gold because I was GM 1.5 and didn't play season 2. If he's always banned, then you probably want to have another hero that you play. Do you think communication through voice text chat is needed to rank up? I'm currently GM, and communicating in the game is affecting my performance and mentality because of how much toxicity there is. So communication is literally has zero importance until you hit like one above all. And even then, I would say it's not that important. What game is this? It's called Marvel Rivals. Wait, why am I with a black screen? Wait. Let me just put this back on. Who's easier to learn but not insanely boring? I CBS to spend hours learning another hero so I can rank up and play Spidey. Just play whatever you want, man, whatever you enjoy. It's not rocket science, man. Just like, oh, I like this hero. It's cool. Just play it. What's your gym split? I do kind of an upper-lower split. What's your earphone? It's just IEMs that I picked from Tekusai, if you know who that is. Can you rank up with Spidey? Can rank up with any hero. Buddha, join voice chat. We can just run a session on Black Panther. Join voice chat. Are you done coaching now? You can join voice chat. You're probably gonna be the last one for the day though. We're gonna have a bunch of sessions Rank Up Academy future. And if in the future, I mean today. I wouldn't say in the future. What's up, Buddha? How you doing, man? Hello, Cleosa. Hello. I don't know what knows. Just Cleosa. What's up, Buddha? How you doing, bro?
Oh man, it's been a rough one, man. It's been a rough one.
It's been a rough one. So rough that you decided to play Salok and give up on your favorite hero, Black Panther.
Yeah.
Went to the other side, man. It's not looking good.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Look, 50% is not as bad as it can be. Okay.
That's with swaps, though.
Okay, that's pretty bad. So you can go ahead. So, what do you particularly feel like you struggle with?
I don't even. I feel like every single game I've been playing, I'm playing against flyers.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. In my head, I kind of have the Genji brain where I should just go for the other targets that are on the ground and force the flyers to look down and protect the people on the ground. But
yes, And
just
you
doesn't
would be
feel like
correct.
it's working.
You would be correct. You would be correct.
Yeah, I think maybe the Ultron. Every time I go on anyone, I feel like they end up getting a drone and they live on a sliver of HP, and I'm just stuck.
You can go ahead and queue up. So I'd like to kind of say something about what you said because it's kind of like it's a very common thing. People like tell me, dude, I just do this and that, and things don't die. Yes, like what do you expect? That every time you use an ability, the game just explodes and everybody dies? It's not a you thing. It's like everyone. Dude, I just did this and this, like, but nothing happened. Yeah, because they also have abilities, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I think the game would be fairly unfair if your abilities did something and their abilities wouldn't do anything.
That's true.
So yes, you going in, you force cooldowns, great. That's value. Good job. Can't see screen? Yeah, you're right. My bad. Should see it now. Like, yeah, you go in, so we've had a session 3 weeks back. Within a day, you got from Diamond to GM. Now you're GM2 sitting comfortably. It didn't drop. Nothing happened. And naturally...
Yeah, I was GM1.
GM1, okay, that's very good. It's very close to
Yeah.
Celestial. So...
I was literally a game out. Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow. Okay, from Diamond to almost Celestial is actually insane. Listen. But now people are actually good. You know, like way better. There's a very big difference between Diamond players and like GM1 Celestial players. Like very different skill level.
Yeah.
So now you'll have to be even better at what you do, which I remember we talked about slowing down a little bit, not just going super dash everything. And then what we talked about spacing out abilities if I
Yes.
recall? Okay.
Talked about going in with just a dash and seeing what I force, and then if I don't force anything, I can go with another. But if not, just get out.
And knowing you got to a high rank and you started to forget about the things that got you into the rank, and then you just like doing random stuff, right?
It's the ego, man. It's the ego.
Exactly, but the ego doesn't help you rank up. Because here, listen, here when we're together and when we do the coaching sessions, you drop your ego, because in order for you to kind of like,
All the difference.
if you want to learn, you have to be like kind of humble, right?
Yeah.
When you listen to somebody else, you are usually going to be humble.
Probably not.
And that's why you rank up, because you're like less egocentric in the sessions. And when you play by yourself, it's like, yeah, you know, I have to prove to these Celestial players that I'm better. I'm just gonna dash and kill them all.
That's bars.
But you don't. Alright, I'm gonna be quiet for the first fight. I want to see what you do.
Alright, cool.
Round one, go!
You are my prey.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Is that a low-level psychic bond I'm picking up on?
Yeah, I'm connected to this fighter that helps me pilot this armor.
How curious. Those arachnid's thoughts must be quite jarring to a human.
I've gotten used to them. They don't bother me anymore. The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
Some uninvited guests.
Okay, that was okay.
So many things to destroy! Defenses are down!
Nice. That was nice. That was a good job. Nice, good one, Buddha. That was good. Good job. Don't have much to say. We played the fight pretty well. I like that. Go around from the left. Go around from the left. Do spear dash ulti. Good, first ulti. Nice, good job. I didn't even know you could get up there, but good to know. They did double support, by the way. So, you know. Nice. Now, even Mouse wants that situation. Buddha. Mouse wants these type of situations, yes. You had such a big advantage. I know you had no coolants, but there was nothing to be afraid of because half their team was dead. I like how you played out the fight. Really good.
Thank you.
Good timing as well. He forced double support ulti, right? With that ulti?
Yeah, I did. They have
Okay,
no
that's
support
good.
ults.
Faster, faster. Uh-oh. Faster to engage, not faster to do the dashes. Good. Nice. Careful with the second dash. I don't know how you got a dash reset, but it was like kind of a blind one. Good though. Good job. I like the mouse once as well. I like the mouse once. Buddha, come on. You played so well and then you decided to flex. You see, that's the ego kicking in. You play so well and then you like, you know what, let me show off. But you playing well is the showing off part. So what do you think, like, how do you want to use your ultimate now?
I see a cloak I'll get used. I'm gonna focus the Luna so I can either force her ult out or just kill her. Can't get anything done there.
A little bit too fast there. You kind of started missing on the people that you wanted to attack. The ulti was nice, but you should have just kind of spaced out your dashes so you pay attention to who got the mark and who you can just kind of dash through.
Yeah, I consumed too many of those marks I got off my ult with one dash. I just turned around and dashed.
Okay, nice. Good job. Nice, good one, good one. Very good, very good. Nice, good one, Buddha. I like when you play when I say slow, I don't mean that you actually look slow, but like when you're actually looking before you dash, everything looks so nice. You see, like team fights are so clean. Team fights are way cleaner when you look at the enemies before you dash at them. And you don't try to do it too fast. And when I say you do it slow, I don't mean that you are slow. I mean just like do it slower than you would if you would just like click your buttons randomly.
Accurate, not fast. No way!
One, the engagement was fairly early, and two, you should always pay attention who is next to the enemies. I mean, if it's Emma, you should have to be a little more careful.
Really, you think so? I heard the ult going off in the front. I honestly thought they would just be walking, but I think they were looking for me. Who's that over there? Where?
Nice. Well, early is also even if they use ulti in the front line, right? And they have 3 people in spawn. What does it matter?
Yeah, it's true.
You stop them in their tracks. Down to 30 seconds. I am ready
Good.
to put on a show.
And now you can do after ulti spear dash ulti. Or you don't need to. Oh, it's overtime. Yeah. Careful, careful. You got really greedy there.
Yeah.
You definitely didn't want to walk within melee range of that Emma in a tiny room. You were 350 HP or 300 HP, and you just dropped everything because you walked into a room with her. When she could just like kick you up a wall, which you did, by the way. You dropped like 150 HP, 130 HP.
Yeah, she kicked all of us. I thought it was 3 of us there. I thought we just like insta killed her. You know this.
Make a move. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
They all see me.
Yeah, also they have no more, so pay attention. Now they don't have no more, he's dead. See, that was to look cool. You see, that was to look cool.
That's just the honk combo, man.
Yeah.
It's the honk combo.
Okay, but just pay attention because now they're starting. You see, they play Emma Namor.
Which side you're on?
Emma Namor,
So
Bucky,
there's
yeah.
more things to be wary of. What you should be wary of is hook,
Need a top team to win this one.
turrets, and just down form. Just pay attention to these 3 things. You're doing fine. You're doing really good.
Right, thank you.
Just don't rile yourself up. Don't get too excited to the point that you start missing cooldowns. Because when you do it at the good pace, you hit everything, and you're doing so well. They just die. They just fall over. But I like the way you're playing. It's pretty good.
Thank you.
So what do you struggle with? I don't understand.
Well, I mean, this is one of the rare games that I'm not playing against 3 flyers. I don't know.
Do people really play 3 flyers? Let's be honest here. Maybe
Not-
they'll
not
play like
3,
Ultron
but there's-
Storm.
I normally see Ultron Storm, Ultron Iron.
But people always
Man,
ban. People always ban Storm or Iron Man. It's always banned. 100% of the time.
Storm has always been. Storm has always been. I haven't seen too many Iron Man bans. I have seen it a lot yesterday, but Ultron is always in the game. And I feel like they always end up going one of those two, like Storm or Iron Man.
But even if
Yeah,
they
I
had
just really
Ultron, so
struggle. I
what?
don't know.
How do you
Huh?
think the game would have been so different if they had an Ultron? Let's assume they do have an Ultron. So what? How does the game look that different? Maybe you don't necessarily get the kills, but you still force the ultis, and you probably get the kill in the second
I think
engagement.
what it is that when Ultron or anyone is in the air, they have like a bigger vantage point over the map, and I get like, I don't know if I'm getting like calmed out or marked, but I always get shot before I'm going in for my dash, and I end up on a slightly lower HP.
Hook, no hook. Let's go.
Oh,
It's okay. Mouse 1 if they're not paying attention.
not paying attention. I'm dead.
Close.
Rest. Do here.
Good. Okay. What?
I don't know what just happened.
Yeah, that was a little bit weird. So they have Adam, right? What do they have?
Yeah, Adam, Invis, Cloak.
So they play triple support.
I'm looking for Soul Bond. And Invis.
Make your move faster, faster next time. Faster.
Oh yeah, I did dash or kick.
Yeah, kick dash, yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the fight was over yet, and if I go right, I'm kind of there really quick, and I need my cooldowns.
Okay, set up already?
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Oh god.
What do you think
Too
about the
early.
engage? Yeah, too early. Way too early. Way too early. Your team wasn't really there. They were like kind of poking from far away. And that meant that the enemy team was not really busy. Like they didn't have the pressure on them, so they would turn around. You can go like a spear dash one time, maybe spear dash kick or something. Or farm your ulti. Careful, careful. Like when there's nothing to do and your team is respawning, you can just go spear dash, play your life while still doing damage. You just got yourself an ulti for free by doing that.
Don't be weird, Rocket.
Nice.
Rocket all. Heals.
Make a move. Nice, nice. That was clean. Good job. He already had a mark. Nice, good job. That was pretty good.
No.
Imagine the kick here. Imagine the kick
Oh
dash.
my
here.
god, imagine, bro. Good dodge with a clip.
Yeah, careful. Winnable.
Come on. Maybe I'm going on the wrong target there. That was a bad target for me.
The problem was that yeah. Why do you think it was the wrong target though?
She's sitting inside of her bubble.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Barely. Yeah. Alright, set up. Let's make a move in a second. Pay attention to where your team is, Buddha.
Well,
Have a dash?
Did I
You have a
just
dash, you have a dash, you have a dash.
engage
Yeah, I don't know.
oh,
You had a dash there. Okay, I'm not sure why he played outside of the ulti, but
what the?
yeah, he got stuck. It is what it is.
That's
They use Cloak and Dagger ulti, you went for the target that wasn't, you got a kill, very good. Yeah, fine.
I'm dying a lot.
You're fine. Most of your deaths were fine. Remember, just if there's nothing happening right now, you can just, yeah. Even just a spear dash to kind of get your ult charge up. Faster, faster. Get there with a kick, maybe. Yeah. Good, I like the mouse once. Good job. Nice. Good job. Good fight. Slow rat. Alright, what do you think?
Good game. Died a lot. Had some issues with timing. Trying to think what else. Guess I was moving a little too fast a couple times.
This was probably one of the best games that you've had in PP. It was a very, very good game. Look at the final hits, look at the limbs, even at the damage. Like, you have more damage than people who play hit scan. You have more damage than Hela and it's Star-Lord. Yeah, it's insane. It means that you've been practically. Look, everybody's praising you, BP, a legend.
They
glazing
glazing
you.
me.
You know, they love you, bro.
Oh no.
They love you, you know. But the reason why this happened is, again, I repeat this. We've had every time we have a coaching session, and I just tell you, hey, slow down. Hey, just wait. Look at your team a little bit. You know. All of a sudden, you play really, really well, right?
Yeah.
But then you say, oh man, I play myself, but and I can't win. And like, you know, I've done this for long enough for me to tell you that the reason why it happens is because you just let your ego take over. You let your ego take over when there's nobody like kind of keeping you in check. And you should be the one keeping you in check. You should be the one like, you know, I'm kind of getting carried away here. You know, I'm getting carried away here. Let's slow down. Let's just, because when you slow down, man, you don't miss any dashes. There's literally 0 misses on that. How many times do you think you missed the dashes in this game? Very low. Very low.
I think I had like 71 refresh rate.
It was really good. You barely missed any dash. When you slow down, you look around, you see, oh, this guy's marked, this mark. You look really smooth. And when you don't like, what's crazy is that probably from the viewer watching on the stream, even when you do it slowly, deliberately, it doesn't even look slow. Pretty fast. Right? Your ult is everything. When you slow down, it looks smooth, and when it looks smooth, it looks fast, looks good. Looks like you know what you're doing as well. It looks like you're in control.
So what you're saying is I should start making montages.
Exactly. Precisely. Precisely. And the faster they are, the better they are, man. Remember. Because if you ain't fast, you don't exist in this game. But what I'm saying is that if you play like this more often, you'll naturally see, oh my god, like I'm pretty fast. And to you and to other people, it will be very, really fast. But to you, it won't. It's like it will look normal. Because every time I watch you, become faster and faster. But that only happens because you practice doing it slower and slower.
Yeah.
So there has been mistakes. Yes, you did engage a few times, a little bit too early. You did just try to be a little bit too fast sometimes. You know, like sometimes you went on a target that you couldn't kill, but for the most part, it was really, really good. And the reason why it was really, really good is that there was someone to tell you, hey, listen, just remember, slow down. Remember, just look back at your team. You know, pay
Maybe I should put
attention.
a checklist in my notes to reference when I'm like,
Yeah, but it's very like what's important. You know what to do. Like if I were to ask you, wake you up tomorrow in the middle of the night, dude, what do you need to do on BP? You will be able to tell me immediately because you know it. The problem is that sometimes you let yourself get carried away with how fast you're trying to be and how gritty you're trying to be. Like, let me go in 1v5, right? And try to kill them. And then you don't stop yourself from doing so. It's very important for you to catch yourself doing it and then stop yourself from going overboard. Remember, like, I'm trying to be too fast here, but it ain't winning me the game. And every time that I try to be slow and more deliberate, I actually had a higher chance of winning the game. And by the way, if there was a couple of things, if there were a couple of things that I would just give you feedback on, generally speaking, more mouse ones. Just that's generally speaking. A lot of time the enemies like are low and don't have your cooldowns, they're low, you're full HP, and they don't pay attention. You can just go mouse once. Every time you did it was pretty good for the most part. And also don't forget between the fights, and if your team is respawning, you're already like kind of in a position and you want to build some ultra, it's okay, go spear dash, kick out. You can engage, but not engage to get kills, but rather engage to build like ult charge. Or maybe force a cooldown even before the fight. You know?
Right.
And then by the time your team shows up, your cooldown's already back.
there without cloak bubble.
Yeah. So overall, pretty good, Buddha. But you have to keep reminding yourself. Just keep yourself in check. Yourself. You didn't need to tell you that. I'm here to help you, but you need to catch yourself doing it yourself.
Yeah.
Like
okay.
be like Buddha. What am I like? Why am I trying to be the main character here? What am I doing here?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Right. Overall, really good game. I think the chat was very impressed as well. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. I think it was impressive. Let's see what they say. I found it very impressive. YouTube chat, Twitch chat. What do you guys think? Was it impressive on BP? Be honest. Goated.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
All right. Have a good one.
All right. You too, man. Thanks
and
so much.
update me when you get to Celestial tomorrow.
Will do.
All right. Have a good one, man. You know, but you see like how interesting it is that every time we get to BP coaching, it's about don't play so fast. It's always don't play so fast. It's just that I'm telling you guys, I think that these montages on YouTube just ruined everybody's BP, bro. Fastest BP on planet Earth, and he's like with the motion blur effects and everything, with the TikTok songs, with the drum and bass and breakcore, and then he's like fast swooshes effect, and it made everyone believe it psyoped everyone into believing they have to be the fastest human on planet Earth. Chill, guys, just slow down. It looks way better. Are you posting this on YouTube? Very likely. Haven't seen a good BP since last season. It was so refreshing. Yeah, he was playing pretty good. Yeah, are there any characters you don't coach? I coach every single character. Is BP good this season? It's not bad. He didn't see like our guy particularly struggled. These montages are in gold too. It doesn't matter where they are. How do you carry on Spider-Man? Go in, try to get kills for schools, get out. Repeat. How about Rocket? Yes. But most support players don't believe they need help. Do you even coach Cloak and Dagger? Yes. Any more coaching? No, it's over for the day. We'll have Rank Up Academy coaching sessions, but I have got to hit the gym beforehand as well. And I've got to do a little bit more work. And by the way, guys, if you're on my Discord and you don't see the Handsome channel and your name is not orange, it's because you didn't connect your Discord to your Twitch. Connect your Discord to your Twitch and you automatically get the roles. Just wondering, before you went into CS2 and played the game, did you watch any video about the game or any tips and trick video? Did you just go raw and without knowing it, just trying to learn to the playing? I've played Counter-Strike 10 years ago. I used to be a Counter-Strike player, so I know how to play. Are we getting a YouTube video? Well, like a YouTube video of the session? Well, perhaps, yeah. It's pretty good. So guys, it's been lovely. If you'd like to get coached like this, rankupacademy.gg or shoot me a DM on Discord. I'll gladly coach you. The price currently is $50 a month to get coaching like this and even more benefits. The price is going to go up next week, so don't say I haven't mentioned. If you'd like to join today, you're going to have the old price, which is 50. Next week it's going to be a different price. Don't say awkward, but you know, my grandma broke her leg, so I wasn't able. You know, I pray for your grandma. I hope she does well. But you know, the price is the price. So you have a lovely rest of the day, guys, and lovely rest of the night. If you're a Rank Up Academy member, we'll see you in a few hours. We're gonna run a session. Have a good one.